Consultants spend hours emailing back and forth between clients, checking documents line by line, and retyping the same data into forms. In this video, you see how agencies in 2026 are cutting their prep time by around 60% per case, often saving hours, using AI and automation, and why some tools are better than others for visa agencies. So let's break down where the time actually goes. And for this video, I'll be doing an introduction of the US visa process and typically what an agency goes through. So this is the current process, and these are the 6 steps that make up. So the first step is, do they even need a visa in the first place? That's very simple. And then once that's completed, there's a checklist of documents, and web forms are also provided, which the client obviously has to fill in. Once these are filled in, the documents are received and reviewed by the staff. And once that's done, the letters are generated, so things in the form of cover letters or business letters. Once these are completed, the appointments are booked, and then the documents are sent to the embassy from the consultancy itself. So all this process takes around 4 hours on average, and you can get all this to 20 minutes, and I'm going to be showing you how. There are several solutions to this, but the one that me and my team uses automates end-to-end process of the visa process and internally, for example with the US Embassy application, and it's with a platform called VisaWire. So this is how we do the 6 stages internally and how we use the automated process nowadays. So the first stage is the client will need to enter some basic details, but it will basically already skip out the first 2 steps where it figures out whether they need a visa and also already instantly gives the checklist to the clients. So with that, step 1 and 2 are basically seamlessly skipped. And then in the next step, the client will basically have to upload a set of documents, for example, the passport, and the AI will check this. So in our case, an example is for the US visa, it requires that there's 6 months of expiry left from the date of travel. And if the applicant uploads a document where there's an expiry date 3 months from the date of travel, the AI will automatically reject it. And this just means less wasted time because the team no longer has to chase up. And this applies to documents such as bank statements, and it consistently gives feedback. And so once this is done, the letters are generated automatically, and then the embassy forms are also auto-filled. So that means the clients don't have to repeat the details that they've already filled in. And then we send these documents off to the embassy, and that's the only step that we have to get involved in. So if your agency is still running on old traditional methods, I would highly recommend implementing AI into your business, as it's a great way to increase the productivity of your company. Check my other videos if you want more details, but again, the link for VisaWire will be in the description below if you're interested.